Hi everybody, it's Emily. Today I'm really excited because I've got 6 of my top tips for if you are feeling bored or burnt out in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Please make sure to leave me a comment if you're interested in a part 2 because I had so many ideas, I just didn't think it was worth putting them all into one video because my main goal for this is just to rattle them off for you so that you can have a bunch of new ideas to go and try out. So if you're interested, just make sure to leave me a comment so that I know that you would like a part 2. Please don't forget to like this video, it always makes my day when I see people have liked my video, and don't forget to subscribe so that you won't miss my next video. The first tip which I have for you is to write a letter to someone in your village. You can even write these to friends who are on other islands, but I like to just keep it into the ones that I have on my island. You can pick any one of your 10 villages, or you can even write them out to every single person, which will take you a really long time and just fill up a nice amount of space. You'll see that I picked Nana and I think she's so cute, and I'm just going to tell her that I love her because she is one of my best friends on my island, but you can just put anything you want. And one of my favourite features to do is that you can even leave them a gift to send in the mail, so I've just picked her out a jumper that I'd like to see her wear. And the good thing about writing letters is that it gives you a reason to come back into the game for the next day. So you can see the next day you get a letter in your mailbox and it will be from that villager. Sometimes they'll even send you a gift back. Feel free to pause it if you'd like to see what I got written, and that's just a really fun thing that can let you give something new every single day. My second tip is to look at your Nook Miles challenges. I'm going to be working on a Nook Miles Plus, and what I like about these is that they are constantly changing and you get new ones every day, so again it motivates you to come back into the game and play again. So the first one which I'm going to do is quickly change out my outfit so that I can get some Nook Miles there, and what you can do is you can set yourself a goal. So say for example you want to get yourself to 100,000 Nook Miles, or you want to really save up for something, you can just set yourself that goal and work on it. And I'm just giving you another example of what type of challenges you might get set. So this one was to go and collect some seashells. So I'm doing my best to get all of those collected. It's just really fun, and sometimes it gets you into other activities. So if it says you need to pop a balloon, you might find yourself, whilst you're waiting to see a balloon spawn, you'll find yourself building something on your island, and it just gets really exciting to give you something to do. Here I am quickly selling my seashells so that I can get those Nook Miles, which I thought was fun. And then you can check your app and see how many you got. You'll actually see that I messed up a bit and I only collected 9 shells, but that's fine. Again, it gives you another reason. Now I would have to head back to the beach, and you'll see that they actually refresh each time. And it's just a really fun thing to do. I really enjoy that one. With the new update, we've been given 50 more design slots, so you definitely have space to install a new path if you want one, or why not even challenge yourself with making your own paths. So I have this 9 tile path, and what you can do is download tiles right onto that, and it will completely change the atmosphere on your whole island if you do that, because you end up with a completely new path which looks so different. But if you don't feel like doing that, you can always do what I did, which is just install another path, because as I say, with all the new design slots, it will probably mean that you are able to afford another 9 tiles. And if you pick one with a bit of a different theme, so I have a rainforest theme, whereas this sandy path is a bit more tropical, I found it really motivating. You can see I just came over here and I created this little section of path to see how I liked it. And it just gets you back into the game. If you're bored of your current theme, changing out your paths is one of the easiest things you can do to fix that. And you might even get really inspired off of how this looks to go and build yourself something different. So say for example after this, I might go, wow, I really loved that path, and you might get inspired to go and build maybe a tropical cafe or a beachside resort. Anything like that will be really inspiring, so I think that's a great idea. Now, I know that it is not just me who gets completely drowned in tree branches, so tip number 4 is to come and clean up your island a bit. Just take some time. If you have lots of trees, then you can gather all of your branches, or I know sometimes when I've been feeling a bit bored, I will just drop items on the ground, and then they get really hard and they start to control your island, so you can always just pick them up and even though it's not the most interesting activity, it will make you feel a lot better once you do it, and again it just gets you into the game, which is really the main purpose of this. Another one which I wanted to include to feature the new update is to design your own codes. So they've even brought out some new types of cloth that you can make, so you don't just have to make clothing like this, you can now also make umbrellas and fans, and the one that I really wanted to do was to make the cutout standee. Now, pre-warning, I am not an artist, I really wasn't good at this and I actually really struggled to make something that I was happy with, but I actually found that really nice and challenging, and I ended up spending a really long time making my own designs, and if you can get into it then you could make a lot. And so let me show you what I ended up creating. It's not perfect, but if you just bear with me and kind of let yourself imagine it, when you put your face in, I don't know if anybody else agrees, it kind of looks like a sunset. Your face is the sun and then it goes to the orange and the pinks. So make something fun, get inspired. I really enjoyed doing this. And now my final tip is just to go fishing and bug catching. I know we all used to probably do this a lot when we first got the game, and actually one of the first things that I wanted to do was complete my museum, and so I spent a lot of time working on fish and bug catching, but I never really ended up getting that close to finishing it because it is such a hard project. So if you're feeling bored or you're not feeling motivated to make any builds, then why not just go back to the basics, go and do some fishing, do some bug catching if that was what you were into, and have a really good time. You'll be pleased to see that I did manage to catch this fish, but of course it ended up being a sea bass, but that's okay. I genuinely just think that fishing and bug catching is a really fun mechanic in the game, but now that we've all got a bit more advanced in our building, it can start to feel less motivating to do this. But if you can get yourself back into it, it takes up a lot of time and you do get nice rewards for it, such as that satisfaction of completing your museum. So with that said, those are my 6 tips for when you are bored in Animal Crossing New Horizons. I really hope you enjoyed and you can find something to inspire you to get back into the game and give it a go. Please let me know what your favourite tip was, and I just really hope that I've been able to help you. Don't forget to leave me a like and a comment on this video and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!